Wait for it.
It's like it.
Line, move one more time. There we go. All right. We are definitely live now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Friday, Firestarter Friday training call for this Friday, March. What month are we in? March 29th, 2024. Big things happening. Just came off another great week. We've got some great product announcements, new pack announcements, and some other cool stuff happening. So I'm going to let everyone else say hello real quick. Nodder, what do you got?
Hey, everyone. Wow, what a day. Just walked in. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a brand new phenomenon I want to share with you. Again, I'm just going to share this with you because I'm honored to be the director of network marketing. So this comes through my path all the time. Hair looks great, Ben. Looks awesome, dude. Anyway, check it out. Brand new phenomenon. I've had people in the industry that I've had the honors of knowing for a couple of decades reaching out to me saying, Nodder, what's going on? Whatever you guys are doing, the people in the world have recognized. I mean, this early in the game, people are saying, you know what? You're trying to show me something in your home-based business, and there's a lot of great ones out there, ladies and gentlemen. You show me this product that you're trying to sell to us for 80, which is great, a lot cheaper than the 100 that the traditional stores sell it for. But I was on a Zoom with this company called LiveGood that's all over the internet. All these people are having a blast. And I just saw their products, and I look at their prices, and I looked at one of their Zooms, and they're telling everybody that all these amazing companies that make great products sell it for 80 or, you know, a factor. Just look at the company's compensation plan and you'll see where that money is going to. Ladies and gentlemen, this early in the game, under 3 years, for y'all to be a part of something, I don't want to say disrupting, even though that's an amazing word. I like to use the word blessing. Ben said something on our cutoff Zoom last night. Our cutoff Zoom last night was the best one. So much fun, so raw. And here's what Ben said, that as a youth minister, I love creating stories, right? And by the way, happy Good Friday to the people who honor that. I love creating stories, right? And this is what I saw after Ben was talking last night, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you're in front of. This is what you're in front of. You know, imagine a sponge. Imagine a sponge that's been sitting there since 1934 and getting drier and drier and drier. Just a regular sponge that you clean your house with, clean your window with, clean your car with. That's the sponge in network marketing. Ben noticed it drying up 6 years ago, when he walked away from the industry and made sure his people are taken care of. He noticed the sponge getting drier and drier. And now, 2 years ago, when he says, you know what, let's do this. Timing is perfect. People's buying habits have shifted. Let's build an army of 2 or 3 million pioneers that are coming in just to save money. And then we're going to get those people all ready for the next revolution, which is get rid of the sick care model. Well, that being said, Ben comes back in at that time. Imagine this. I love stories. Imagine that sponge that we love so much has helped clean so many things, gotten so dry. And then network marketing, the revolution starts, which is LiveGood, December of 2022. What happens when you pour clean, fresh water on a dried up sponge? It becomes alive. It grows, it gets bigger. That's LiveGood. That's what's happening. We are going back to an industry that we love and adore. And like Ben said 1.5 years ago in a short video he did, we're just fixing it. He says it so perfectly. And I'm not trying to, if the world of commerce have shifted, ladies and gentlemen. Club membership is the future of commerce. And nothing is more powerful than the word of mouth. For the ones who respect this weekend, you know what a word of mouth can do. How can it explode? How it can bring blessings when people are proud of something. How can you not be proud of something? Sharing a product very close to cost, knowing that the compensation plan of our website, unlike a lot of other great companies in the industry, are not proudly going to say, hey, sell this to your single mother friend for 80, and on our comp plan, we're going to proudly tell you how you're going to pay out 70% of that 80. So I don't want to keep talking about network marketing, but it's amazing how Ben brought that up yesterday, the fresh breath of air and the sponge analogy. Think about it. It's a beautiful industry, and we're just adding fresh water to it. And that's why you'll see today how 3 out of 10 people that get on our products for a couple of weeks, see these products are doing for them, immediately start becoming sharers. Why? Because they're like, I got to tell my friends about this. I gotta love on my friend. Just like when you go get a haircut, you like the barber, you'll tell your friend. Just like if you go to a church or a synagogue, to a mosque, you like the teaching, you tell a friend. But if they had to pay extra to go there just so you refer them there, just so you get a little bit of money, deep in your heart, you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it. That's why in this industry, average people give up in 2.8 months because they don't want to pay $80 for a product that the company proudly says costs about 1/10, nor they want to get their friends to do it, especially with people's buying habits shifting. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Love all of that. Yes, we're the sponge. Water it, it comes alive. But it is cool. And, you know, that wasn't part of my decision to get out. But at the same time, it does make sense. The industry has been drying up. And it's not because of the products. It's not because of the companies or compensation plans. It really comes down to one thing. And it's really the underlying challenge factor, whatever it is, for all of these companies that are struggling right now, because literally every single company in the network marketing industry that's selling products, physical products that they have to mark up 8 to 10 times or more to pay out big commissions and compensation plans are going down. And the one factor is the price point. It's just not working anymore. People are getting smart to it. They're waking up, they're shopping, they're comparing prices. It's not anything that we did. It's not anything that we changed. It's something that we recognized and are giving people what they want, what they need, what they're asking for, what they're buying, because again, people are shopping, they're comparing prices. So that's, you know, why we're growing so fast. And on top of that, you know, we're not just making products to sell for low prices. We're making the highest quality premium products with the best ingredients in the world and selling them at a few dollars above cost. So it really, it's a win-win all the way around. And I love how some of our leaders and trainers talk about that nobody loses here. If you're using these products, guys, you're saving money. $10 a month to be a member. You buy more than one product a month and you're saving more than that. Plus you get an opportunity to earn in the compensation plan. And a lot of people, over 30%, are already in profit. That's just the ones who have achieved rank. We're not even talking the ones that have gotten spillover, not even talking about how many people have saved money from all the savings on the products. So it really is an exciting time. And we're very excited that all of you guys are on this mission with us to really go out there and change the world. So thank you. Welcome aboard to all of our new members who joined this week. It's been another not a record-breaking week, but another big week. The numbers just continue to roll in, and we are rolling out some stuff that is really going to create momentum that we haven't even seen before. I mean, you think 1 million members in 13 months is a lot, and it is. I mean, that has never, ever, ever been done before in the network marketing industry, possibly in any industry out there in the entire world. Fastest growing company in 2023 in network marketing, possibly again in the world. And we haven't even started with all the stuff that's rolling out. So big things are coming. Thank you guys again for recognizing that, for being part of it. Definitely make sure you're using these supplements, guys. Be a product of the product. We'll talk more about that. But speaking of the products, let's hear from our product team. Let's start with Director of Product Education, Lisa Goodkin. I know she's driving her daughter to a birth. Oh, she's back.
I'm back.
All right.
I'm back.
What do you got?
Thankfully, it was right around the corner.
Nice.
Yeah, so a lot of like what Ben and Nader were talking about, it's really if you guys, first of all, if anybody is listening to this and you are not on our products, I'm not trying to be mean, but like, I don't know what's wrong with you, because everybody needs them and they are at prices that everybody can afford. So there's really no excuse not to. But once you get on these products, once you start to reap the benefits, once you start to notice how good you feel, that's going to help you sell the products to your loved ones, to your friend, to somebody else. And then once they get on it and then they start to feel good and reap all the benefits, then they're going to tell their loved ones, and it's just going to organically grow like that. But I've always been told by my friends that when I'm passionate about a product, about something, I sell it very well. And that should be natural to most people. If you, like Nader was saying with a haircut, you get a good haircut, you're going to talk about how your hairdresser is amazing and what great haircut she does. It's the same thing by being on a product that makes you feel good, helps you look good, helps you think well, and at prices that everybody can afford. So the goal is to get on all the products, experience them all, find out what works best for you. Ron and I have given many examples about routines that we like to use for ourselves. We have so many training Zooms out there on how these products can benefit you, benefit others, benefit certain health conditions. So make sure you utilize those. As always, join in on our Monday Zooms. That's where we do the trainings. But if you miss them, no worries. They are always on our YouTube channel. I try to organize them under the product section. So if you're going just for a product video, you don't have to scroll through everything. So make sure you use those. Use me as a resource. As always, I love to answer questions via email. Back to you, Ben.
Love it. Ryan, Dr. Ryan Goodkin, Director of Product Development. If you guys haven't met this guy, this is the man. What do you got for us?
Oh man, that's awesome. Thank you, buddy. Hello, everybody. Congratulations, everybody. Ben, you said, we're in our infancy, but think about the disconnect that presents to me, really, when I talk about this business, like not coming from multi-level marketing, not ever having seeing a business go from 0 to over 1 million in a year, a little over a year. Kind of unprecedented, right? Not even Amazon did it, but to be part of something like that, never seen a business where most businesses that I've ever been a part of, really slow in organic growth, like 3 years or more before you can really feel like you're sort of not in the weeds anymore and you actually can start making a little bit of money. But this business is so unique with the growth that now, as we say, we're in our infancy, it's like, wow, we've accomplished so much. We've done it in such an organic way, though, and I don't want to change that. I know like small developments are occurring, like, oh, we have a studio, but it's not really a studio. It's just a small room in our warehouse. And, where we've come with the videos in our kitchen and the way we still work from our home offices and do that kind of stuff, I absolutely love it, man. But what's happening for me now, though, is there's such a small percentage of the members and affiliates that actually buy product. I know you threw the number out there once before, Ben, but it's growing. It's growing, and for good reason. So that means I'm getting busier. Lisa's getting busier. We're getting more emails. The warehouse team is starting to pick up. We're expecting massive growth. And from a product perspective, a lot of planning has to go into the product and preparation. And meanwhile, we're trying to develop all these new lines and new SKUs. And I got to tell you guys, the reason why I'm saying all this is because it's so fun and refreshing. And I'm so inspired, I think is the right word. There's so much inspiration all around us. When Ben and I were shooting some videos recently, there's a lot more content coming out. That's another thing. It's like we've been working on content for a long time. We've been doing videos, but we're just now really starting to build good content for the team and for everybody to use. So it feels like we're just getting started, but yet we've got 1.1 million members. Anyway, it's just kind of this crazy disconnect. So good stuff, man. Awesome. All right. So on the product side, things really are busy. I'm going to give a few updates on the immediate release things. So the whey protein is shipping today. It will be in next week, sometime midweek. Depends on the transit. That can come, it's hit or miss a couple of days. The children's gummy, the organic USDA certified organic gummy. I have edited that enough times, but we have to make a new batch every time. We have to make sure stability, make sure it holds, make sure it does all the things that gummy is supposed to do, because we made it very clean and we maxed out the size. We put as much in as we could. Right now, we're pending the CCOF. That is the California Certified Organic Farmers to reissue the certification for our gummy. That's who's certifying it. It's a very stringent, very difficult process to get approved. So the blending of the batch basically is done. The pilot batch is done. We need the CCOF before we can finish and go and make our finished product. So that is what's holding us up right now. I'm going to update you guys each week, but it's soon. I just don't know exactly when. So we got the whey protein coming out very soon, which I can't wait to tell you about, because it's not just whey protein. It's got some other cool stuff. We got the children's gummy behind it somewhere. And then we have the hydration stick packs that we've been talking about, the importance of hydration. That's really not far off, 2 weeks. And then we also have, I know we talked about sleep. We talked about skincare. The hormone support, that's the one I was missing. We have the hormonal support product coming. And I just went through and did a short, I don't know what you would call it, but a summary of the product just for my own sake. And again, just love the way that we selected all these extracts, standardized extracts. You guys, the product's fantastic. So now that we're going to launch a women's hormonal support, I am looking towards a men's hormonal support product as well, keeping you guys in the loop on that as well. Gut support, the second brain, huge. Ben's teased, and we said, I know there's not a lot of detail on the weight loss. We're running such a multi-pronged approach to the weight loss campaign that along with weight loss is a gut support too. So we've really got to focus on gut. We've really got to focus on doing some things to encourage healthy weight loss and healthy body mass. It's not always just about losing weight as much as it is about improving body composition, guys. So that's huge. We're on that. Bone, I've talked about it in the past. I haven't really done a lot with it. I know it's on my board though. It's on my vision board. Told you about the detox product. I've told you about the oil. I've told you about the cellular health product because I really love the idea of improving cellular health, which we already have a lot of that going on as well. Don't let me make you think that we don't. Household items. We talked about the household cleaning products. I'm looking at mouth. I'm looking at oral care. I know we've talked about toothpaste and some different things and some other mouth rinse, mouthwash type things. So that is not even half of what's on my vision board. I did tell you guys too, I was really excited about this concept of a metabolic reset. So we could call it a fast, or we can maybe, we'll call it a fast, like a fasting protocol. But I wouldn't want to do it in a way that's just asking you guys to go on just water for 3 days. I'd want to do it in a way that provides you with enough nutrition in a way to feed your muscle. So we're not losing muscle mass, because that can happen. Happens a lot. Fiber and geez. Anyway, Ben, there's a lot. I'm referencing my notes and my list, but I'm just so pumped with the job that we've done on forecasting inventory, on the initiative to bring out new products. I'm sorry that we've gone this whole first quarter, almost a whole fourth quarter. I don't think we've launched a single new product this first quarter, and that is on me. But I'm going to make it up to you in the second quarter. You're going to get hit hard. There's going to be a lot of action, and it's not going to stop. Onward and upward, guys. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Lots of good stuff there. Let's start with, we've got skincare coming too. Did you mention that?
I did mention that. Yeah, I didn't give any detail.
Cool. Yeah, 4 skincare products coming, and that's not too far away either.
Nope.
But yes, big things coming. A lot of stuff that I love that Ryan focused on. First of all, like the tests that he's talking about, a lot of the tests and rigorous, just what do you call them? I guess they're all tests, just to make sure everything is as we want it to be. Not all of them are even required to sell a product, to get a product approved, for all this stuff. We do these tests to make sure that we're getting, number one, we're getting what we're ordering from our manufacturers, but most importantly, to make sure that these products are as clean and healthy and have the ingredients and everything in them and don't have any of the toxins or any chemicals or any bad stuff in them that Ryan formulated. So it makes sense. We want it to be exactly as Ryan wants it. And so that's why we go above and beyond and do those extra tests to make sure that it is. I love how Ryan says body composition, and I'm going to turn it back to you here in a second, Ryan, but to talk about 2 things. Number one, when people talk about weight loss and weight management, that's what they talk about. How much, is the scale going down? And when you focus on the body composition and not necessarily the weight, that's the difference. And I love that's what even our weight loss product is called, body composition improvement formula. And I want Ryan to talk about that here in a second. But when you focus on that, because most weight loss programs, as much as 25% of the weight lost is lean muscle mass. 25%. So if you're losing 40 pounds, 10 pounds of that is lean muscle. You don't want to lose that 10 pounds of lean muscle. It's better to lose 30 pounds of fat and keep instead of 40 pounds total, because you don't want to lose that lean muscle. That lean muscle is valuable, and it's very, very difficult to get back. And that's why our essential aminos are so important to be taking every single day, especially if you are on any kind of weight loss program, weight loss drug, whatever it may be. You've got to protect that lean muscle. The essential aminos are crucial for that. I don't go a day without taking these. I absolutely love them. And they taste great. We've got 2 flavors, fruit punch and lemon lime. But Ryan, I know we've been, I love what you said, multi-pronged approach. That's a great way to put it, because when you guys see all the stuff that's coming on, when we're focused on weight management and body composition improvement, it's awesome. But let's talk about our weight loss supplement that we're rolling out in a few weeks. Can we give them a hint about some of the ingredients and how we formulated that?
I think we can. Yeah, I think it's important to mention it's going to be, look, in a capsule form, I think is the preferred route. When it comes to having to flavor it and put it in powder, ready to mix in a drink, it just didn't seem ideal. But you got to recognize the challenge with that. You're trying to include some prebiotic and some healthy fiber, and you're trying to do some things. That's a volume thing. That's mass. So expect to see some fiber and some really cool fiber, some things that are doing some really exciting stuff to improve gut, the microbiome. And we've always known that we're first of all, we're deficient in fiber in our society, that's for sure. But we already know that fiber, it plays a critical role in improving weight loss and the lean body composition stuff. So that's one aspect of it. And then there's a lot of bioactives. I'll drop one big one because people know about it. It's called Nature's Ozempic. Berberine is a big one. That's a big one. I mean, that is like a known thing. But beyond that, there's some stuff that you